Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday. We're going to be starting this journey in Kingston, right at 6 miles in Kingston. We're going to be continuing onto the Mandela Highway, and we are heading onto the North Coast Highway, the PJ Patterson leg of North Coast Highway. We're heading back to the country. Sit back, relax, and drive with me. Now, you have heard us talking about the mayhem that is happening between Alldayr district and Kentucky in the parish of Westmoreland. Well, it's not actually at Kentucky. You go up in the hills, you pass Cave, you pass Kentucky. There is a district immediately after passing Kentucky named Bath. I know that a lot of persons in Westmoreland, you would be familiar with Bath, near to Tarrington in that area. But yes, there's a Bath up in the hills. This Bath is right after you passed Kentucky. It's actually some hoodlums from Bath and Alldayr who are at war. We are gonna tell you what started this war, and we are gonna tell you where we reach now. Intriguing. You're gonna want to stick around for this exclusive. Stand by for it. But first up, we carried this story last month. It was of an incident that took place on Wednesday, June 9th, 2021. It took place at Smithfield in the parish of Westmoreland. At the time, we had reported that a man, his name is Amol Hylton. He was popularly called Brogad, and he lived at Smithfield in the parish of Westmoreland. Brogad, he was at his home lying in bed. We are told that he was talking to somebody on his cellular phone when it is alleged that somebody knocked on his door and shouted, "Brogad!" It is said that Brogad got up from his bed and opened his door. Amol opened his door and made checks. Our information is that no one was seen. Amol, or Brogad, he was in the process of closing back his door when he was pounced upon by a gunman. It is said that this man, he immediately opened fire at Amol. Amol, he managed to run off and run back inside of the house when he was chased by this hoodlum who squeezed more bullets at Amol. Amol, he was hit in his head and his upper body. He fell to the ground. This gunman, he made good his escape on foot in the area. The police were called in, and Amol, aka Brogad, he was taken to the Savlamar Hospital, where he was officially pronounced DEAD. Now, Amol, he was taken out 1 day before his birthday. He was born on June 10th, and he was taken out on June 9th at 9:20 p.m. On July 19th, 2021, the Westmoreland Police, they carried out an operation in the Smithfield area, where a man, his name is Mr. Randy McPherson. He's 23 years old. He was picked up by the police. He was picked up as a suspect, the main suspect in the demise of Amol. Amol, he was buried on Thursday, the 29th of July, 2021. The day before that, Randy McPherson, he was officially charged for the death of Amol. He was charged with the offense of murder. So Amol, he was taken out 1 day before his birthday, and the man who is alleged to have taken him out was charged 1 day before Amol's burial. The mayhem Now, in the next story, this incident, it took place at Mango Hall. Mango Hall is in the Little London Police area in the parish of Westmoreland. It took place early yesterday morning, Thursday, the 29th of July 2021, sometime after 2 a.m. Our information is that a man, his first name is Owen. He's in his mid-30s, and Owen, he's a bike taxi operator. He lives at Mango Hall in Westmoreland. Now, we are told that Owen, he was at his home watching TV when he heard someone shouting outside that his house was on fire. Owen, he ran outside and discovered that a section of the house was on fire. The fire brigade and the police, they were called. However, on their arrival, they were only able to do cooling down operation, because by the time the fire brigade reached, this 2-bedroom board house was completely destroyed by fire. The damage is estimated to be over $1.5 million. So sad. Now, in the next incident, this one, it took place at a place named Comfort Hall. Comfort Hall is in the parish of Trelawney. It took place on Wednesday, the 28th of July 2021, about 11:30 p.m. Now, we are told that a wake was being held at Comfort Hall. A number of persons were at this wake. It is said that a dispute broke out between two young men. One of them is Jevan. He's in his teens and he's a student at a high school in Trelawney. The other one, he's only known as Buju. Our information is that during this dispute, Buju, he brandished a gun and opened gunfire at Jevan. Jevan, he was hit in his right arm. A licensed firearm holder was at the wake, saw what was happening, pulled his gun and fired a shot in the air. As a result, Buju, he dropped the gun that he had and run off. The gun, a 9mm pistol, was retrieved by this licensed firearm holder. Jevan, he was taken to a nearby hospital where he was admitted for treatment. The weapon, containing 6 rounds of 9mm cartridges, were handed over to the Falmouth police. So, you see them guys are idiot? You see them a fool? He had a gun, opened fire at this young man, shooting him. And because a man was there, pulled his gun, fired a shot in the air. This gun fool drop him gun and run. Real waste man them. Gun is them biggest strength. Idiots. Now, in the final story for today, and if you are here and you are watching our video, if you have not yet hit on the thumbs up button, hit on it now. If you are watching the videos and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, hit on the subscribe button. As also hit on the notification bell so that you will be notified as soon as we have uploaded a new video. And if you have subscribed to the channel and you are not getting the notifications, simply unsubscribe, then subscribe again. And I guarantee you that you will be getting the notifications. Now, when you hit on the thumbs up button, you are not liking the videos that we are carrying. You are liking the fact that we are bringing the stories to you in a fashion that you will hear nowhere else. Now, when we started this video, we told you that we'll be telling you how the mayhem started between Bath and Aldir. Like we said, Bath is in the hills after you pass Kentucky. So you go to Cave Crossing, go up in the hills, you go to Cave District. Then you go up to Kentucky. The next district after passing Kentucky is Bath. So we had said Kentucky before. No, it's Bath. So in 2019, sometime in 2019, we are told that 2 gunmen, they went on a mission at Aldir. They had gone and robbed somebody. We are told that this person, he had collected some partner money. And these 2 hoodlums, in the night, about sometime after 9 p.m., they went and robbed this man. They were on their way from this mission. Somebody was in a yard. We are not sure what happened. But a lady, a dressmaker, her name is Myrna. She opened her window. Well, we are not sure if it's her window or her door, but she opened one of them. One of the hoodlums who was outside, he immediately fired a shot. This one shot that he fired hit Miss Myrna. It was a fatal blow because Miss Myrna, she died. Immediately after the incident, 2 men were identified as the suspect. These 2 men is from Bath in Westmoreland. Mother's Day last year, 2020, we are told that a session was being held at Aldir, a party, a daylight party. A man who was living in the area. His name is Gary Barrett. It is said that persons from Aldir, they accused Gary Barrett's nephew of being one of the men who had taken out Miss Myrna. Gary, he's from Bath, but he was living with his baby mother in Aldir. So this party was being held, and we are told that men from the area called Gary to come to this party, but it is said that there were plans afoot. Gary was at the party enjoying himself, buying liquor and everything, when we are told that he was pounced upon, shot and taken out sometime after 4 p.m. that Mother's Day Sunday. He was taken out in the full view of persons who were at the party. It is said that Gary was taken out because his nephew was allegedly involved in the death of Miss Myrna. I must apologize. Yesterday, I had said, even though I didn't call his name, I had said that a man was taken out last year at Aldir, and it is said that he was involved in the demise of Miss Myrna. This is the man I was talking about. He was not involved in Miss Myrna's demise. He was taken out because his nephew was being accused of being involved. So you would have heard the other videos of Moses targeting the other man who was said to be involved. Moses went for him on at least 3 occasions. On the first occasion, he was shot in his leg. On the second occasion, he went to the police station to report on condition of bail. Whilst he was coming back, it is alleged that Moses and 3 other men shot at him. And last week, the 20th of July, 2021, this same man, not Gary's nephew, the other man who is being accused of being involved in Miss Myrna's demise, he was coming from court and charged his bike when hoodlums opened fire at him. It is also said that Moses was involved. This man, he was not hit, but charged, he succumbed to his injuries. So, we reported in Wednesday's video that Sheldon, he had nothing at all to do with anything that was going on. If you talk to some people, they may tell you that Sheldon can't even mash hands. He was living in Canada. He worked very hard. Since he has been back to Jamaica, he has been working. He was the employer of many young men. Sheldon, from home to work and from work to home. Sheldon was at his business place, his black factory, when he was attacked. It is said that hoodlums from Bath, they went to the black factory because the allegation was that somebody from the black factory called men in the hills, the hoodlums who were waiting in the hills, and told them that the man who was coming from court was on his way up. So these hoodlums went to the black factory to take out everybody from Aldir. Sheldon was on his far cliff, loading on some blocks on a truck to be delivered to a customer, and he was taken out by these hoodlums. One of the most senseless acts you can think of, because trust me when I tell you, Sheldon is not even related to anyone who is involved in this foolishness. Fast forward to Tuesday night, because like I had predicted, the foolishness are going to start up. Expect reprisal. So Tuesday night, some hoodlums who it is alleged are from Aldir, they went up in the hills. They went to Bath. We had carried a story that they went to a house and shut it up. It is actually 3 houses that they went to and shut up. Guess what happened? Here is the motive for them shooting up these 3 houses. The 71-year-old man who fired at the men and they escaped, he is the grandfather for one of the young men who the guys at Aldir are accusing of taking out Miss Myrna. This 71-year-old man, he is the father of Gary Barrett, who was taken out last year, Mother's Day. He has 2 other daughters. His 2 other daughters' houses were shut up by these same hoodlums. So it's 3 houses that were shut up. The 3 houses are connected to the guy that these men are claiming was involved in Miss Myrna's demise. And the guy we are talking about, who they are now targeting, he is not the one who it is alleged that Moses shot at 3 times, It's the next guy. Are you following me? So, these guys who are allegedly from Aldir, suspected to be Moses and his crew, they went to Bath. They don't care if the person who them are look for is inside of any of the houses. They went there with 2 things in mind. 2 D's in mind. Death and destruction. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.